Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about something that changes lives, something that takes you from dreaming to doing, from wishing to winning, turning passion into power. You see, passion is that fire inside you. It's what gets you up in the morning and keeps you up at night. It's what makes you dream of doing something bigger than yourself. But passion alone, that's just potential energy. It's like a match waiting to be struck. Turning passion into power means turning dreams into action. And that's where transformation begins. Step one. Claim it. If you have a passion, own it. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the right time or place. You don't need a perfect plan to start. You need a decision. Say, this is my dream. This is my purpose. And when you claim it with conviction, you've taken the first step toward power. Step two, work relentlessly. Passion without work is just a wish. Work turns passion into skill, and skill turns into mastery. There's no shortcut. Success demands sweat and sacrifice. There were days when I thought about giving up, days when it felt too hard, too far, but those are the moments that define you. Push through those walls, and remember, consistency beats talent every time. Step three, silence the doubters, including yourself. Let's be honest. The world is full of doubters from out there. Some in here points to heart. When those voices creep in telling you you can't, you need to answer, I already did. Every time someone underestimates you, use it as fuel. Channel that doubt into determination. Step four, lift others as you climb. True power is never selfish. Once you've found success, look behind you. Find someone who's struggling, someone with a dream of their own. Mentor them, encourage them. Because the real legacy of turning passion into power isn't just what you achieve, it's who you inspire along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a passion inside of you. You have a fire waiting to burn bright. The question is, are you ready to turn that passion into power? Are you ready to move past fear, past doubt, past hesitation, and step boldly into your purpose? If you are, take that first step today, decide today, work today, and tomorrow you will wake up one step closer to the life you were meant to live. Now, let me remind you of something critical. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. Every powerful person you admire has failed, not once, but many times. They've stumbled. They've been told no, they've hit rock bottom, but here's the difference. They didn't let failure define them, they let it shape them. Think of every setback as a stepping stone. Each rejection, every mistake is a lesson disguised as hardship. Learn the lesson, adjust your approach, and come back stronger, sharper, hungrier. Turning passion into power is not about perfection. It's about persistence. Now, when you hit your stride, when you feel that momentum carrying you forward, don't forget the power of vision. Passion will start the engine, but vision will guide you to the finish line. You need to see yourself there, see the doors you've opened, see the lives you've changed, see the legacy you're building. Keep that vision alive when the journey gets rough. It will sustain you when nothing else can. And one final true power fueled by passion is not just about personal gain, it's about impact. True power is measured by the way you change the world around you. You may not realize it, but every time you choose action over apathy, courage over comfort, you're giving someone else permission to dream a little bigger, to fight a little harder. So tonight, I challenge you, don't just take this speech as inspiration, take it as a call to action. Go after that dream like your life depends on it. Because in many ways it does. Your fulfillment, your purpose, turn your passion into power. They all begin the moment you say, enough waiting, and when the world sees the light you bring, believe me, they'll never forget it. And before I leave this stage, I want to ask you one last thing. What's stopping you? Is it fear? Fear of failure? Fear of success? Fear of stepping into something unfamiliar? Let me tell you something I've learned. Fear will never go away completely. But courage doesn't mean the absence of fear. It means moving forward in spite of it. Feel the fear, acknowledge it, but don't let it keep you from your destiny. Or maybe what's holding you back is the comfort of the familiar. You tell yourself, I'm fine where I am. But fine isn't what you were created for. You were built to thrive, to evolve, to grow. The path to power is rarely comfortable. It will stretch you, it will challenge you, and it will change you in ways you can't even imagine right now. But on the other side of that discomfort is transformation. Some of you are waiting for perfect conditions. You're waiting for a sign. Well, let me tell you, this is your sign. This is your moment. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for everything to align just right. Start where you are. Start messy. Start scared. Just start. Because if you don't act on your passion now, you'll be standing in the same place years from now wondering what could have been. Don't let regret be part of your story. Let resilience, boldness, and determination be your legacy. And when you rise, because you will rise, lift others as you go. Share your journey. Be transparent about the struggles and the triumphs. Because when you empower others to believe in themselves, you multiply your own power. Together we become unstoppable. So I ask you again, what will you do with your passion? Will you bury it or will you ignite it? Will you let it stay a dream or will you make it your reality? This world is waiting for the gift only you can give. So don't wait another second. Step into your power. Step into your purpose. And when you do, the world won't just see you, they'll feel you. And as you leave here tonight, I want you to carry one final thought with you. Greatness is not reserved for a chosen few. Greatness is a choice. Every single day you have a choice. You can choose to shrink back, stay safe, stay small, or you can choose to rise. You can choose to give it everything you've got. Even when the odds are stacked against you, you can choose to take the leap, even when you don't know exactly where you'll land. And when life knocks you down, as it inevitably will, you have the choice to stand back up, to dust yourself off, look your obstacles in the eye and say, is that all you've got? When you turn passion into power, you become unshakable. Because passion is not just about enthusiasm, it's about endurance, it's about grit, it's about pushing forward, no matter how many times life tries to push you back. So, whether you're standing at the beginning of your journey or you're deep in the trenches, remember this: your power is already within you. It's been there all along. It's in your hands, it's in your heart, it's in your mind. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you dare to dream bigger than you ever have before? Will you push past the limits you once thought were impossible? Will you let that passion become the force that changes your life and the lives of those around you? Because the world needs you, your voice, your vision, your light. So step out of the shadows and into your destiny. Turn your passion into a force so powerful that no one can stop you. And when you do, you won't just change your life, you'll change the world.